The next part of our tour takes us down from the old Children's Hospital in Myrtle Street, down past the Eye and Ear Hospital, right behind me. Still remember that, some great buildings along here. Takes us down by the Philharmonic where we were not so long ago. So we've come down Hardman Street, and at the junction with Rodney Street. Take a slight diversion here from our planned map. Rodney Street behind me, that's where Brian Epstein was born at number 4. But further along here, one of these amazing Georgia buildings is the nerve centre of Brightmoon Liverpool. So we'll show you where our office is. Walk this way. So this is Rodney Street. Some incredible buildings here. A lot of history. This was seen as like our Harley Street. It's the London street where the famous doctors, private doctors and dentists are resident. Well, this is where you still find a lot of the private practices along here. And it's among these wonderful buildings, one of these where William Gladstone was born. Gladstone holds the record. Has been 4 times Prime Minister. Not always the most popular, but in Victorian times, William Gladstone, born here on Rodney Street. We're just coming along in these fine buildings, and number 68 is the headquarters of Brightmoon Media, of which of course Brightmoon Liverpool is a part. So there we are with the purple door. It's number 68, that's us. We've got office up on the first floor. And we're so fortunate to be here. Great location. And just along there is the Anglican Cathedral. So just along Berry Street here, this brings us into Liverpool's Chinatown. We have the oldest established Chinese community in Europe. Of course, the links back to the sea. And we're going back to the Blue Star Line, was trading with the Orient. Of course, then some of the sailors would find themselves here, and they'd take up residence here, and they would marry here. Liverpool is twinned with Shanghai, and so we have the largest Chinese arch outside of China. It was shipped over and built here by those expert constructors from Shanghai. That is beautiful. And if you want a good Chinese meal, then come to Liverpool Chinatown and go to any of these restaurants, and they are fantastic. And of course, we celebrate Chinese New Year, and it is absolutely brilliant. It brings the city centre to a halt. It's well worth exploring, well worth experiencing too. The intricacy, the detail on this arch is just wonderful. There's the gateway to Liverpool Chinatown. And of course, for Chinatown, our street signs are bilingual. As we walk back through the arch, building that comes into view, that church there, that is St. Luke's Church, affectionately known here in Liverpool as the Bombed Out Church. That's because during the May Blitz of 1941, during one of the many nightly raids by the Luftwaffe, St. Luke's Church was bombed and it was burned, all the wood inside, but of course the brick survived. And it has been kept as a memorial to all those who died in the Second World War, particularly thinking of that week in May 1941 of the Blitz. But now it's great because there is a garden of remembrance and of peace, and it's a wonderful reminder of what can happen when people go to war.